Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Time for my 11-week update. It's been that long since my surgery. I can hardly believe it. Um, there's going to be, like I said, a couple of videos today. It's my day off, and so I want to spend it with you guys. And there's lots to talk about, starting with my weigh-in this morning. Last week, of course, we all know that I weighed in at 258, and when I got on the scale this morning, it said 255.5, so another 2.5 pounds. So I'm excited. I really, I'm glad the scale keeps moving. I was getting frustrated for a while there because I kind of stayed really still, and I wasn't happy with that, and I think part of it is my fault because I'm not putting forth the effort to exercise as much as I should. But I know I'm eating right, so I have like a little stripe on my nose here. Trying to figure that out. It must be a reflection of the light. But anyway, lots to talk about, and I don't even hardly know where to start sometimes. It's been a really good week. There's been some ups and some downs, but that's pretty normal, I think. Our life is just life, and things are going to happen, and there's no way sometimes to control that. And if we just keep plugging on, things, we'll make it through. Let's see what happened this week that I could tell you about. Saturday, I had to work, and we went to my father-in-law's after I got off work. He suffers from a mental illness and lives a lot in the past. He's got Parkinson's disease, and he's manic depressant, and there's a lot of health issues there, diabetic, and anyway, there are days when it's very hard to pull him out of those mood swings and that living in the past. And so it's sometimes really rough on the family because sometimes he just refuses to listen, and he knows he does things that are damaging to him and the family, and he just chooses to do them anyway. And I actually took my mother-in-law, his wife, just ran to the mall to give her a break because he had her in tears all day long, and it's just hard, She stuck by him. He's had this mental illness for 30 years, 20 years, and she's really been an amazing wife to him and stuck by him and cared for him despite what he does and says to her. And I hope that when that time comes and I'm not old with my husband, that I can be looked at that I was a good wife to my husband, and I can have that same devotion that she has. She's really an inspiration. Anyway, let's see what else would happen. Sunday was an awesome day for me. Back in Iowa, I was in a worship band, and we did a lot of contemporary Christian songs, some Christian rock, some we did a few hymns, but mostly jazzed them up if we did them. And then we played every weekend at church. And I really, really enjoyed that. I just loved it. I felt like I was part of a group. I got to sing and in a setting that I knew that I wouldn't be judged. And if I, made a mistake and wasn't perfect, it wasn't that big a deal. We practiced Friday nights for 2-3 hours and figured out what we were going to do and really worked hard at being a group so that we could sound good. And I think we did. We had a lot of people that just enjoyed what we did, and I enjoyed doing it. So when I moved to St. Louis and got married and started going, we tried to find a church that everybody liked, and I knew I wanted to get into that again. And there were a couple churches that the setting was not like that. And then I guess I'm like the person who likes the smaller, intimate churches where everybody knows everybody. And if you're missing for a week, I know we missed our anniversary weekend, and they came up and they're like, "We missed you last weekend. Where were you? We were kind of worried. Haven't seen you in a couple of weeks." And that's a good thing. Not that they were like, mean about it. They were like concerned because we rarely miss unless there's something important. And of course, our anniversary was important, so they were like, "Oh, congratulations." And anyway, I kind of got off subject. Sunday was my first time singing on the new worship team. So I was really excited and a little nervous because they don't practice. Half an hour before service, they'll quick come in for a 45-minute jam session to test all the equipment and to, the leader will actually, give them cues about in and out of each ending song and beginning the next song, and maybe a mic check or something, but that's pretty much it. She will email us the songs and say, "This is the songs we're doing, know them," and, we'll do a quick little run through beforehand. And I was like, okay. and luckily I knew the songs, so that it was not a big deal because we had done them with my other group. But everybody does them differently, and there's certain things that So I really had to watch them, and we were having technical difficulties with the monitors and the microphones. So apparently they could hear us out in the house, but we couldn't hear each other. And so I didn't know if we were blending or if we were exactly on the same words or what we were doing. So thank goodness I have this background, I was watching out of the corner of my eye their lips so that I could, because my biological parents are deaf. So I grew up learning how to lip read, and I grew up knowing sign language, and but the lip reading is what helped me. So I kind of was watching them out of the corner of my eye so that I could kind of stay with them, and they didn't know out in the congregation that we were having problems. They said it sounded amazing, but we couldn't hear each other. So they're gonna try to work on it for next week and see what we could find what the problem was and have it fixed by then. I'm actually only going to sing every other week. There's other girls that also kind of filter in and out. So, but I'm excited that I get to do it that much, because it's been almost 2 years now since I've been involved in a group like that. And, I don't know. It's always been my dream to sing. And, you guys know as well as I do, when you're overweight, you don't always get your dreams sometimes. Society has different views on people and what they should look like, and I don't know. I'm only 33, so you never know. Maybe someday I will still be out there singing my heart out, but right now this will be good. Let's see, what else has happened this week? There's a whole lot going on. And it's hard to squeeze it into one little 10-minute video. So I'm going to let you guys go this time, and maybe I'll post another one. Maybe I'll sing for you guys. Who knows? We'll see how I get done today. But I found a few new people on here that have had weight loss surgery in the last few weeks. So hi to everybody who's new. I've subscribed to you so that you're in my little list of people, and I'll be checking up on you. Feel free to check out my videos, and hi and hello to everybody who I've already been talking with. Hope you're having a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.